2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. Lexi Thompson currently leading the event as we head to the next hole.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
This one's for birdie. It was on a good line. 4 feet to the cup.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Currently 1 under for the event. This one's a par 3. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
Putting for birdie here.
Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He currently shares 4th position. Teeing off here at the 4th. Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one. Woof. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now he just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied for 4th place. Oh, what a shot. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
And that will take him to 2 under.
After that hole, this player is 2nd in the standings, behind Lexi Thompson.
This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
Okay, time to return to the action.
This putt for the lead.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. Step aside, everyone else. Now number 1. Leading by a shot after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. We've reached the 8th hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Surely it's going to.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
What a putt to make. Well done.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Putting for birdie. Good looking putt. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
Now on the tee, fresh shot for birdie. A great opportunity to build on that momentum. That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot at the 10th. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently leading by 3.
Well, that's a handy shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Oh my, how about that for a par?
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Sitting at -6. Currently in the lead. This one's going right at the pin here.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau from earlier. Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Just a 4-footer remaining. Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 7 under. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Time to face a par 4. That was a little untidy, wasn't it?
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
This is what bad luck looks like. Just off the fairway, but sitting really down.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He sits in first position. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Going with a 3-wood here.
4 left.
That always looked wet, didn't it? And here we are with their 4th. Opting for the 3-wood. Come on, get down. Oh! Well, at least they'll get some style points for that one. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Birdied their last hole.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holes it from the sand. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. We have a par 3 on this one. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
This is full send.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
And coming up well short. Ooh.
Really had that shot dialed in.
And a par putt awaits him. That will work. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris.
Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in the lead. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
And that will take him to 8 under. Second shot here at the 18th. Nicely done.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here.
right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. And that will do it for this player today. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
My heart's pounding, my palms are sweaty. Let's see how they play out. And let's see what he can do here today. Not bad. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That's frustrating. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. An opportunity to make their par. Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for bogey.
And now -7 for the event. Let's see what happens here on the fourth. Yeah, this is a quality-looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This one heading towards the green. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, so close. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. That's signalling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
This is looking pretty good in the air. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Birdie at the last. This for another. This is on a great line.
That's inside the range.
Finally, they needed it.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Great looking shot, this. And he's holed it. What a shot.
Can you believe this? This is right out of fantasy land. Holding out from that distance. What a shot.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
This one from about 160 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, that was pure. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Ooh. No, that's too bad. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That was a gallant attempt. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Teeing off now on this par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. How close was that to going down? Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Such soft hands.
Currently in first position. We have a par 5 at this one.
Well, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This is buckets. Was on a good line. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 in play.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. Pretty good shot there.
Getting ready to play their third. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Good look at a birdie here. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Outstanding approach shot. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
That gets the job done. Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
A bogey putt awaits.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 5. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out one early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times, that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Currently 13 under for the event.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. 11 feet left to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. And here we are with the third shot. Whew. Came close with that chip.
Putting for a par here. And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Yeah, nicely played.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
Oh, just missed. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here. All right, let's see if they can compose themselves. And they've done it. It puts a smile on your face to see someone live a lifelong dream.
What an incredible week. This player was spot on all week long. What a finish. Great win.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone. And they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, well, maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win.
This one is all over it.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is their look at birdie.
And with that hole behind them, this player currently finds himself in a tie for first with Tony Finau.
And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pull. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
From around 170 yards here.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently at 3 under for the day. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Lovely effort that. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Not a bad play, that one.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Just didn't drop. Oh, how good was that? Almost an eagle. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
Sinking this putt will help them pull in front of Tony Finau. Let's see if this will add some heat to the rivalry.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Good shot there. And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Oh, yeah. A shot of the day.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. That's a good-looking shot there. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Now leading by one shot. Teeing off here at the 7th. Oh, well done. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
He leads the field by a stroke.
That dog will hunt.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. That's frustrating. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently in 2nd place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Well played.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Oh, that was so close to going in.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Well, he's behind, just in 2nd place, looking to leapfrog.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the 2nd shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Oh, well played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Okay, steady now.
Just a short putt remaining here.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Yeah, fantastic round today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Lots of great players chasing this player. Let's see if they can keep up the good work.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
And that goes down for an eagle.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. And now that finds him in 1st place.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Eight under for the day. Currently leading. That's a pretty handy shot. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
A bit too much pace on that one.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
Little birdie look in here.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's a good putt for par, you'll take it. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, 13th, that's unlucky for some, Rich. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 7. Wonderfully played.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
That's a good putt to make. We'll take that.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And back to the course with the live action. Now 8 shots in front. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That's some good golf right there. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently in 4th place.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. Second shot here on the 17th. Getting ready to play their third. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And back to the play, shall we? It's just about 3 feet away. The putt drops, and we're moving on. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole.
Nicely done.
Playing from around 210 yards here. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And that signs off on today's round. Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beem, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beem. And Rich, this next golfer, as they begin their round, what do you think of their chances?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Well, you love this player. Why wouldn't you wait to see how this player plays? You have a poster of this player at home, don't you?
A 2.
Okay.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Nine feet to the cup.
Yikes!
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Nice little par putt here.
Oh, lovely roll. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, so close.
And that should secure the par on this one. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Here we are at the 4th hole.
Could not be more perfect.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
An eagle putt awaits.
Ouch, that hurts. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Down here on the 12th hole, Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Currently 12 under for the event.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke. And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Handy effort, that one. 5 wins so far this season. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, let's head to the next. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Well struck. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And the putt drops, and we're moving on. John, do you have any info down there?
Well, I'm over on the 16th hole. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
That should find the fairway. Playing from around 160 yards. Nicely done.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
I'm over on the 17th now, guys. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
He has about 14 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Was on a good line. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Time to tee off on the 11th. Good looking shot this. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Time to face a par 4 now. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Quality shot, that one. Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him in the third round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with them, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Yeah, this is some high quality golf. Down the putt goes, and it's 15 under par heading down the stretch.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Just didn't drop. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
That's an awful error. Time for the 2nd shot on the 18th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, what a time to chip one in here to win the event. Oh, he chips in for the victory. Well played.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
And let's have another look at that one.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.